Everybody, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a little bit short. I actually recorded a video on Wednesday and really just didn't like how it was because honestly, and I'm probably going to still struggle with it a little bit today, but basically my car currently doesn't work because all of its transmission fluid is sitting on the floor or on the driveway. So yeah. Unfortunately, that's kind of disappointing and a little bit sad because of the simple fact that, you know, that could be anywhere from like a $200 to like a $2,000 repair, which sucks. So yeah, that kind of sucks, and you know, it's got me a little down. It's really hard to, you know, be up and happy when you're looking at that kind of potential situation. So I was hoping to start doing some of the donator stuff soon, but I don't think that's going to happen, at least not on this episode. I know it's not going to happen on this episode just because I'm not going to mess with it. I just want to show you guys the perimeter that we've been digging so far. Give you an update because, you know, a lot of you guys have been coming out and joining us and everything, and, you know, feel like it's kind of fair to, you know, keep you guys updated on what's going on. And, so yeah, we're going to go ahead, and that's actually a new corner. As you can see, a lot of bedrock removals going on. There you can kind of see the totals of bedrock removal. And yeah, it looks like Dareth passed me, no shocker. I'm kind of at the point where I'm just tired of doing bedrock. Overall, I'm actually really just kind of burning out a little bit here. It's not so much the project, like digging I'm actually okay with. I'm just really kind of tired of removing bedrock, and I feel like some other people can carry some of my workload and deal with it. So this is Harmony's corner that she's been working on with Pixel and Palladian, and some other people have helped here and there, but they've taken care of this. So yeah, she wanted me to show this off. There's been some progress there. And, yeah, that's really just about it for the dig site. There's nothing... Son of a bitch, really? I made this jump yesterday, no problem. There we go. God, another freaking... Come on, let me out of here. So, yeah, that's the dig site, and I'm hoping I can at least try to get a good picture. I don't really know how I'm going to get a good picture out of this for the thing, but I'm gonna try. So yeah, that's a little bit of an update on this. Let's see. Congratulations to Juicy Jackson, Cece, and we call her Poopichi. Feel bad for that girl. She gets picked on so bad, even though she hangs out in our streams. So why is that all removed? What the heck? I'm trying to find a good picture here. I kind of like this little mountain thing, so I really want to get a picture of it. I actually think I'm going to go down to the ground level for it anyway. Whee! So yeah. So congratulations to Cece, Juicy Jackson, and Reacted Pickle for winning the... oh, I know what I've got going on here. This has got the field of view thing on. Oy, oy. It's going to look a little different this way, but whatever. Okay, so F2. Congratulations for winning the skin renders. Be sure to go over and thank Blaze for the work there, if you would. And thank you to Blaze for coming out and, you know, taking care of our viewers like that. And this week, I believe Tony was planning on doing that, so I think we're going to do the same thing, but Tony will be doing some skin renders this week for you. So that's kind of nice of him. And whatever, we're just going to grab these while I'm sitting here chatting away. So yeah, let's see, trying to think. The champions for day 2, because I forgot this last week, the champions would be, I got stone because Nuke gave up. He said he just didn't want to dig any more stone, so basically I won because of that, and that's pretty much the only reason I won. And then the person who won dirt, I believe was Nuke. Yeah, it was Nuke. He won that one. And so that was the 2 champions for that day. Then let's see. Last week's champions. Apparently my skin. Seriously, is my skin not loaded? I'm Steve. Okay, that's lovely. Good job. Thank you, Mojang. Let's see. So champions this week. Korean definitely wins Stone. Since he very simply. He like got 150,000 plus mined, and that's just a hell of a lot. I ended up with like 130 something this week, but yeah, and that wasn't even counting the ones that got reset early on. So, and you'll have to excuse my yawning, guys. I'm really tired. I've had an incredibly long and rough week at this point. So yeah, basically, you know, oh shoot, I don't even need that one there. But yeah, so congratulations to them. And Dirt was Tater this week. I don't think anyone really contested him, but you know, he put in a good workload to clear off the top for us, so it'll be a lot easier that we can just dig into the stone and get going, kind of thing. So props to him. And yeah, that's really about it. I really wish I had more guys, but you know, this project is really just taking up a lot of time, and it's very exhausting to continue doing this stuff, because there's just a lot that has to be done. So it's really hard for me to get anything else done on the server. I'm barely playing on Forgotten. That's why there's no video from Forgotten this week. Yeah, I'm just kind of hitting that point, I guess. And really, I feel like I'm starting to make a bit of a move to Twitch and streaming versus doing just the YouTube stuff, because like I already did some streaming this week with it on Monday and Tuesday. I'm probably going to stream tonight, but I think I'm going to stream something that's not this. I'm considering B Team. I'm not sure. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do. I really don't care right now because I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to be like, hey, whatever sounds good. I'm also starting to look into playing some other games a bit too, which at this channel size, unfortunately, I don't have enough of a viewer base that I think that will translate into any good results. But I kind of want to try playing some new games and doing something different. Like B Team, I have a couple objectives. I want to go to the tropics. So, you know, Tropicraft, or you know what I mean. I want to do that. Other than that, I really am just like, whatever. I don't understand why this is dug out like this. Not supposed to be doing that crap. Screw you, Skelly. Nobody likes you. That's Spock. I don't know what he's up to. Anyway, I'm just going to grab a chunk here and work for a little bit, I guess. So I really don't know what to do. I want to apologize because you guys are actually doing really awesome with watching the videos and liking and all that stuff. Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to check on, or I was going to respond to Blaze's Twitch or Twitter thing. I did that in last night's one. I almost forgot tonight. Now, if I remember correctly, he asked on Twitter what people thought of what's it called? Asking for likes, kind of thing, and comments and stuff like that. And at the end of the video, a lot of people seem to be pretty accepting of that, which makes sense to me. Most of the people who are going to really watch your video to the end are usually pretty good fans, or you know, they really are the guys you want to engage with, in my opinion. So it makes perfect sense to me that at the end you want to remind them, you know, first of all, thank them for watching to the end, because a lot of people really don't watch to the end. It's a lot smaller than you would think, kind of thing. Let's see. So not as many people watch the entire video as you would hope. Let's just leave it at that. And I completely understand, because not every video is worth watching. I mean, if I watch a video, like, this is my philosophy. Well, I'll get to this afterwards. Let's finish answering Blaze's thing. In terms of at the end of the video, makes perfect sense. I think that's a good time just to remind everybody, hey, you know, if you liked what you saw, you know, leave a like, share, comment, all that kind of stuff. Makes perfect sense to me, because, you know, those are the people you really want to engage with, and you really want to thank them for watching that far. So it gives you two purposes, you know, a way to thank them, and let's see. I have no idea what Nerdy's on about because most of the pics have already been repaired by me and Korean, I think, and someone else helped, I think, a little bit too, but I can't. I think it was Tater, but I did over a double chest myself, and I did that Sunday. So let's see. What was I thinking? Okay. So that makes perfect sense to me. Now, addressing, like, doing it in the middle of a video. This is where it's tricky. Like, in my opinion, you should probably, if you're going to do it in something in the middle of the video, you should probably do something that's going to really justify it. Not just like, oh, hey guys, if you're enjoying this video, you can do that occasionally, but, you know, that's a general concept. If they're enjoying the video, they're going to watch it and watch it to the end, probably. Now, if you do something really, you know, different in your video, that you're trying something out to see if people like, then that makes perfect sense to me to ask it in the middle of a video. You guys have done amazing. Like, a lot of you guys watch the videos and watch it a long term. So I really, I don't have to, like, bother you guys to really talk about, I guess this is going to end up being a damn talky episode. And it's therapeutic, and I don't know, I might piss some people off with some stuff I say too. I don't know. But you know, as long as you do it tastefully, I think it's a good thing to do. But it needs to fit, not just something you jammed in there because you're trying to get likes and all that stuff. Growing your channel is really hard. Engaging with your audience is huge and really essential to that. So, you know, doing that stuff is good, but, you know, you need to actually, you know, put something out there that's different than the normal. If you're doing what you're doing every day the same way kind of thing, then your results should just continue to grow, and they will pick up steam over time. Like, you know, it used to be really hard to get 1 or 2 subs. Now it's getting to the point where I'm probably getting a sub about every day or 2 minimum. Like, I'm growing pretty organically now, and it helps a lot to get shoutouts from bigger YouTubers. The bigger, obviously, the better. And also, it depends a lot on their viewer base. Like, it's kind of amazing that I've had the results I have to some degree with JL, because this isn't a technical channel at all. Like, I mean, God, you guys see me do redstone, you're just gonna be like, holy crap, how the hell do you do anything? I'm horrible at it. Well, I'm not horrible at it. I'm not good at it. Let's just leave it at that. So, I mean, it makes a huge difference on, you know, who you're getting a shout out from in that sense, and that'll help you grow. But keeping on point, God, I'm so hard to keep on point because there's another topic I really want to discuss that's kind of came out of this organically. But I think asking for likes in the middle of a video, as long as you have some different content related to it, something that you're trying out that's different, that you want to know if people like or not, kind of thing. You know, opening up the door for someone to, you know, leave a like if it's a different kind of content. I think that's a good idea. Other than that, you know, if you're just doing it to do it, then I really feel like people are smart enough on YouTube. And this is why I said in the beginning of my channel I didn't ever want to do this stuff. And I try to do it as little as possible. But basically, you know, people know what to do with YouTube. If they like the material, they're going to do it. This guy's being a jerk. I'm going to go have to go kill him. Yep, I'm going to have to kill you. Sorry, your life is invalid. You... Damn it, there's 2 of them that spawn. You see that crap? Wait a minute, how did he oh, they can spawn on even on bedrock? That's interesting. Today I learned. Yeah, I don't care if anybody else knew that. I didn't know that until just now. But then again, I also really don't have a lot of mob conflicts. So, yeah, anyway, I think people know well enough that, you know, they know what to do. If they like your content, they know what to do. And you shouldn't have to sit there and remind them like they're children, because that's absurd. So, let's see. What is he talking? Shut up. I'm talking. I can't type for shit. Okay, so let's see. Anyway, So yeah, that's kind of how I feel about that. Now, on to kind of the thing that, I have a huge amount of thanks for you guys. Obviously hitting 500 subs was really, really awesome. I did want to update you on that. I think what I'm going to do, actually, I'm pretty confident this is what I'm going to do. It's more, can I get the freaking time to do it? Is I plan on using Roll Planner to do the custom island, and go ahead and we're going to do a creative world and set some permissions. And I have some ideas on how I'm going to do that. But that is going to happen. Again, timetable, I do not know, just because things are so busy that it's really hard for me to be like, oh, I'm going to get, this done now kind of thing. But it is going to happen, guys. So there will be a creative server. Now, this is going to be a temporary server. This is not going to be something that's going to last long-term kind of thing. I probably will try to make it available for download afterwards and stuff like that. And are we having lag issues? We're having lag issues, aren't we? Okay, this is definitely not... Something's going on that's causing lag, and I'm not really digging that. Someone's causing lag somehow. He's just sitting there removing bedrock. That wouldn't cause lag. Okay, now it's subsided. Okay, well, whatever. Things that will annoy you while on camera and being server owner. That's number one of them. So, anyway, that will happen. More details to come. I will have a proper announcement video once I, actually fucking do something with it. Pardon my language in this episode, guys. I'm just tired and I don't care. Sometimes I've been censoring some stuff out lately to not be horrible, but today I don't care. I'm looking at possibly a huge kick in the nuts from my car thing, so that combined with a very busy work week and just a lot of hassles, it's just, I'm not going to be family-friendly vibe. That's really just not going to happen. So, getting on to you guys. You guys do a great job watching my videos. I have a very, very good, what's called like view to sub ratio kind of thing. You guys like watching my stuff kind of thing, and I really appreciate that, because that's really what drives me. Like, getting to 500 subs was fantastic, but for me, my goal is really to try to get like 100, like basically at least 25% viewership kind of thing on these videos. So I've got 500 subs, so I want to get 125 views. That's what I want to do, and I don't want this like in some way where someone fakes out the system kind of thing, because that's meaningless too. Like, I don't care, but I mean, I really pride myself in putting out something that you guys really are interested in, watching that much. So it means a lot to me that you guys watch that much. I think the last time I checked, was at 128 views from last week. So that's really awesome. And, especially for these videos that I feel kind of right now are really just kind of updates / low content value videos. Like, I'm not just putting them out because... I'm putting them out because I know you guys seem to have interest in it. I guess digging a big crazy bedrock hole is really, really interesting. I mean, it is, but I guess it's one of those things that from the outside, it's like, wow, people really are astonished and like this is a big thing to them. And to me, it's just like, I've been here, I've done this. Like, this is the more interesting part to me to a degree, because I've never done this before. That being said, it's also incredibly mind-numbing. You get to watch a lot of YouTube this way and watch a lot of videos and do a lot of stuff. But it also consumes your, life completely while you're doing it kind of thing. So, huge thank you to you guys for really sticking out a lot of these videos and, showing a lot of love with it. Like, there's been a lot of appreciation, and I really, really appreciate that. Like, it's been very, very refreshing that I'm getting such good responses on YouTube, and I'm really driven to do more. Right now, this project is, if it weren't for this project, I'd be doing a lot more episodes. Like, I would easily be putting out 2 a week right now. But this project really is just time consuming. So unfortunately, I really can't put out as much as I want to, and work's been just, this is like supposed to be the slow time of the year, and yeah, it's picking up pretty heavily on me, which is really difficult. Plus, I'm taking on a lot of new responsibilities. So, that being said, you know, I pay attention to what's going on out there, and you know, there's a lot of people that are bigger YouTubers, and like they have lower views than me, kind of thing. Like they're a lot bigger than me. At one point, there were people that were 10 times my size on YouTube. Now this is going by sub count, which, as I've already told you, I really don't care much about sub count as being a huge de facto. Dang it, I did not mean to do that. Like, it's not some massively relevant thing. It's important, it's valuable because it gives you an idea of what's going on, but it is not the end-all be-all kind of thing. Views are far more important to me because views means that people are engaged. A really good example of this, actually, would be the local, or the most recent douchebag in Minecraft community, which would be GameChap. And if you're not familiar with GameChap, / what's been going on with that whole thing, go see Reddit. The guy is pretty much the most garbage thing I've ever seen in Minecraft, and yeah, like, holy crap, like, this guy's just an awful human being and just needs to screw off. So he's a perfect example. He has like 500 million subs, and you'd think that's good, except for the fact that he has, I think, most of his videos, which a lot of his videos are what are called clickbait. Basically, oh look, it has boobs. Oh look, it just girls, and it's not actually like, oh, you see this and like, hey, he's doing something in Minecraft that's interesting. It's like, oh my god, girls. Yeah. Considering the fact that Mark from Mojang has blasted this guy on Twitter publicly for being a clickbait channel, that pretty much says about all you need to know. I mean, dude, for someone at Mojang to really come out and say your channel is pretty much shit because all you do is try to exploit stuff with stuff that's not really good. I mean, that's really the only way to put it. That's bad. I mean, most companies generally don't like to do that, and that's not a thing they're a fan of. Yeah, I don't think Mark had any backlash on that, and most of the Minecraft community agrees. So this guy has, like, I don't know, maybe 15,000 views or something like that, or I don't know exactly how many he has, but I can't even remember. But now comparing that to someone like, let's say, Impulse, he's a damn good LPer, damn good. Impulse has, God, I can't even remember. I wish I could pull up the stats. I'm not going to do it because I'm actually busy working and I don't want to like interrupt myself. But you know, being a really good LPer, he has. I wish I knew his sub count. I don't know his sub count anymore because I haven't paid attention to it recently. But the last time I checked, he was around 20 or 30 or something. I don't remember. I really wish I could remember this. But needless to say, he has very few subs when you compare it to 500,000. Yet his viewership, like if you look at how many views his videos get, compared to GameChap, who's producing the utmost quality of fucking Minecraft stuff, clearly, yeah, he's getting the same amount of views as GameChap. So when people are like, oh, I have this many subs, whoop-de-frickin-do, like, it doesn't really make a difference to me, kind of thing. Now, you will see a change in stuff like that when you, like, fraction, or, I don't know what I'm really screwing my words up here. But you'll see a huge change in that when you have different content. For example, I know people out there who are having trouble understanding why they don't get views. And I'll look at their channels, and I don't say anything because I don't feel like I have a relationship with them that I can really help with this kind of stuff. And if they're watching this video, then, you know, they'll know who they are and how to help themselves. But basically, too much. Like, when I started doing more videos, my views just tanked. Now, that was also the same time everyone was, like, having finals, so that's a big reason why nobody was watching. But, like, you know, it's one of those things that the biggest thing I see is people who do Minecraft, build their viewer base in Minecraft, and then switch over all of a sudden they're confused as to why, like, they're not getting the views kind of thing. And like, they switch to a different game. Because, you know, stuff like Generic B does this stuff all the time. And if you look at it, he still doesn't get the views on things like that he would if, you know, he was doing a Minecraft video. Because his viewer base is built on Minecraft kind of thing. While they're fans of Generic B, they're also fans of Minecraft. And that's what, you know, brought them in. That's what made them sub. So when you change up that content, you're getting views on that. It's people who are either really good fans of yours, kind of thing, like that really like just what you do regardless of what it's in. And, you know, this works better when you're playing games that you're clearly enjoying very, very heavily kind of thing, versus a game that, you know, you're just playing to play kind of thing because it's the hot thing. But, and I know that seems like it should be obvious, but I'm sure there's people out there who play games just to play it because it's the hot thing and they want to get views. Come on, I mean, YouTube's a business for some people. Clearly, some people do that. But anyway, so, you know, his views even drop because his fan base is built on Minecraft. And then when you're a small YouTuber, that huge factor, like fractioning, I get whatever, that huge divide of people who don't watch the different stuff because they're not there to watch you play games. They're there to watch what you do in Minecraft. That shows up much, much bigger. And that's where your views just suddenly tank. And that's really what it comes down to. So, you know, that's one thing. Now, there's also people who I think play on too many servers. And I have this issue to a degree as well. Because there's a lot of stuff I'm going to do in Minecraft, and I really hate passing it up. Now, like, I do play on my Life in the Woods server. I do not produce nearly as much content because there's not as much of a demand. Not as many of you guys want to watch my Forgotten series, and that's fine. I'm still putting it out because, quite honestly, I love the series, and I love the server, and I love playing that damn mod pack. So I'm going to do it anyway. Now, there's going to be some changes with that after the next episode, which will be coming up next week. There will be something changing on how I handle that, but we'll cover that in that series for the people who care. Now, so, you know, I see a lot of people who are playing on many different servers, and I think a lot of this has to do is, for some people, the beginning of the game is the most interesting to them, kind of thing. Like, they're far more interested in the beginning because of the whole challenge that it presents, kind of thing. Because it's a lot harder, you know, to start a new game and build your stuff up, and screw you, Snow, nobody likes you. I'm really going into, like, a long video about this, and I did not plan on it at all. Blame Blaze, that's all I'm going to say on that, I guess. Even though he had nothing to do with this, actually. So, yeah, so basically, you know, they play too many places. Either too many vanilla servers. I know someone who does that, and I think he watches these videos, so I'm kind of subtly throwing that out there for you, buddy. I really respect him because he's actually very supportful of me, and he's actually a really nice dude and a pretty good guy. I don't watch a lot of his videos, unfortunately, because I don't really watch a lot of videos, period, anymore. I just don't really have the opportunity as much as I would like to. Making videos eats up time. Running a server eats up time. Helping another server eats up time. Time basically doesn't exist for me. So, unfortunately, that means I do not get to watch videos. I don't even get to watch Tango's videos anymore, which sucks because I really like watching his videos a lot. I consider Tango a really good, like, buddy of mine kind of thing, so it sucks to not even be able to watch that. I obviously do watch all Contingency videos because I consider that a very important part of me being the server owner, is supporting my guys. Duh, I guess that makes sense. If you don't get that, I'm sorry. So, creeper in a hole. But, yeah, so, basically, you know, it's stretched too thin, and you don't have the power base to pull that off. So, you kind of have to dial it back. And that's really one of the big things I think a lot of people make mistakes on. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm great at YouTube or anything like that. I'm really not special. I'm a hard worker. That's what I do. And apparently you guys love listening to me talk and talk about even stuff like this. I don't know. I feel like this is the video where people are going to backlash me. Like, It is due. Your opinion is not welcome. I guarantee it's coming. Like, someone's eventually... Like, I'm going to say something that people aren't going to like. So, I hope this makes bedrock breaking more interesting, at least. Oh, God. If the bedrock breaking is being degraded in value by me talking, guys, I am so sorry. And I'm really sorry, because that's soul-crushing on me, because this can't possibly be more interesting than me talking. If it is, wow. I don't even think I'm all that interesting to listen to, but bedrock breaking, come on. Anyway, so yeah, I just feel like I'm doing really well at YouTube for being the size I am. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying I'm doing something great. I'm really not. Let's see, my success on Twitch, which has matched my YouTube sub count already, which is crazy. That has almost nothing to do with me. Like, legitimately. It means that I got a good server together, and Nuke's leading a project that's so crazy. We're having fun with it, and I've had a lot of great viewers come out, and it just has went very nice because of that. Now, so I really have trouble, like, going, oh, I did anything with Twitch. Like, that's so not me. Like, a huge portion of my success has been the Friday night stuff. Basically, other people being involved, kind of thing. Nobody really wants to watch me by myself because I'm not that entertaining from day to day, kind of thing. And God, this is going to be a long episode. I really got to start wrapping this up because, yeah. But, you know, a lot of my success really has come from support from JL and the Zip Crowd guys. I mean, I have a huge amount of love for those dudes. Like, yeah, I guess you just won't understand it entirely because, you know, I'm not good at expressing that kind of stuff, but, you know, it goes above and beyond just the support for, like, you know, JL liking my videos and Milky, you know, subbing and stuff like that. It goes beyond that kind of stuff. And, like, Sandcarn, you know, commenting on my end. You know, a lot of those guys, they really do, you know, go out of their way to show me love. And I don't bother them for it, and I really appreciate that. I'm not sure if they even watch my videos regularly, but if they do, thank you guys. I really, really appreciate the support, and it does not go unnoticed. So, it goes beyond that because that server is my inspiration. You know, the reason I do what I do and why we're all here at this point is very strongly driven because of Zip Crowd, especially early days, Zisto, and Good, and to some degree BOO, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that's really why I'm here. And I really have to say a huge shout out for Zisto because, you know, before Zisto, I was not into vanilla Minecraft. I started on Tekkit. That's what got me into it, and I watched Yokescast. I guess that's another person I should probably, or another group that we should say. The Yokescast guys, son of a bitch, I don't want snow. The Yokescast guys are really what got me into Minecraft. And I know that sounds really retarded and goofy, but I used to be a huge fanboy of them, and to some degree I still like their stuff. I don't watch it anymore, so I don't, I feel like it definitely faded on me towards the end, especially when I got to the point where I felt like I had a much better comprehension of the game. Now, that being said, you know, they have a much better comprehension and always will be way ahead on content. Like, they are a blast to watch. So, you know, I had a lot of inspiration for this that got me into it, and, you know, I just can't say thank you enough, because JL and the Zip Crowd guys, you know, they've really enabled me to go somewhere I never thought I would go. I really never thought this would be where I would be at, and it's a lot to do with them, between inspiration and support. They're a huge amount of thanks for that. So, and then the other thing too, I'm starting to notice I do a lot of thank you episodes. I guess it's because it's always nice for me to remember that, you know, I'm not here because of me. I'm here because of other people, and ultimately you guys. You know, if you guys weren't watching, I wouldn't be doing videos anymore. You know, there's been times where I've been ready to just say screw it and just quit. Like, I've been exhausted. And then I sit there and feel like, you know, I would be just doing a horrible disservice to the people who are watching. I mean, 500 people is a lot of damn people. And even if, you know, only a portion of that's watching, even 10%, you know, 50 people, that's 50 people watching. And yeah, like, half of them are my server. So it's like, they're kind of like forced to, I guess, in a way. But, you know, that's a lot of people that are interested to some degree in what I am doing in Minecraft. And I feel like I'd be a complete jerk to just quit. Like, I mean, for example, you know, this is still one of the ones that really stands out for me. You know, I've had someone tell me that, you know, I'm one of, like, 2 or 3 people that they watch in YouTube. And the other 2 people are people, one much, much bigger than me. And then another person who has recently celebrated a nice little 5K milestone. So shout out to him. If you guys didn't know, Cause for Christ, he hit 5,000 yesterday or the day before. I can't remember. It's all blurred. So huge shout out to him. Cause is a really awesome dude. So, you know, to be put on a list with people like that is really, really cool. And then, you know, the one that really sticks out, and it's a guy who's been around for a lot, and here's kind of, I guess this is going to be a little bit of a, you know, this is going to be one specific person that's going to be focused on this, because this person really stands out for this. If you've been to my streams, or seen my channel, or any of it, well, actually, on my channel, he goes by a different name. There's a guy named Leon 6oi or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it is. But Leon has been, I think he found me through CubeCrowd back in the day. I believe that's where he knows me from. He has, you know, been following and a fan, I guess kind of a fan, quote unquote. I don't know. I don't know if he's really a fan, but he does enjoy hanging out, so, oh, son of a bitch. Leon, you know, sent me a message one time. And that message really sticks out to me still. Kind of a little choked up here, guys. Sorry. Like, the message I got from him is the kind of message that really, when you're breaking down, it really makes a difference, guys. Like, you know, Leon's a guy who, you know, does map development and always wants me to try out stuff kind of thing when he gets it done. And the first game he came out with was a game that was very similar to Platform Power or something like that. It was very similar to it. And, you know, I played it, and I really didn't enjoy it. And here's one thing with me is, you know, I'm always going to be very honest, like brutally honest. So if I'm not interested in something, if I don't really enjoy it, I'm not just going to, you know, string it along. And, you know, it was very clear when I played it that I didn't enjoy it too much. I think we did it on a stream or something like that. And, you know, Leon, you know, that being the thing he put his work into, kind of thing. Ah, son of a bitch, I got that again. You know, he took the criticism, you know, like a champ. Like, he really, like, he didn't take it personal kind of thing. He understood that I was just really just giving him some honest feedback on how I felt about the map. And it's just, it wasn't my kind of game in general. And then, you know, I mean, literally, what I said to him, kind of thing, there's a lot of people who, that would be it. Like, they'd be like, screw you, dude, you're a jerk. Like, legitimately, they would just probably just say screw you and never talk to me again. He still continues to come to the streams, continues to be supportive, probably still watching this video, and his name on here is Demon Robot Unicorn. I don't remember exactly what it is. It's something crazy. So, you know, and he sent me a message on Skype one day that just, like, it's one of those messages that just reminds you that, you know, what I'm doing matters above and beyond, like, me. Like, it's very humbling. So, and there's other people who are like that. You know, Leon's one of them that's really, you know, that little message he sent me, and he knows which one it is. You know, that really has stuck through, and it's one of the things that when I'm, you know, I guess, fatigued would be a way to put it. That's one of the messages I go back and read, and you know, that was really huge. So, you know, I really don't even know what got me into this, because now I'm completely off track, and this video is going insanely long. You guys are like, God, you talk too much. I hope you're enjoying it, because, you know, this is something that really does mean a lot to me. As I've said multiple times on the stream, I never want to be that guy who is completely isolated from the people who enjoy his work. I just feel like that's a very pretentious place to be, or something. I don't know the exact word for it. I'm not really good with that, but overall, I really don't feel like that's a good place to be. I always want to be, at least to some degree, available to my fans. And yeah, so that's really it. Some other shout outs to people who've been supportive. You know, Warlord Henry, you know, bless his heart kind of concept. Dude always, like, always throwing money at us for the work we do kind of thing. So, you know, financial support like that is appreciated. I really don't want you to feel like you have to do it kind of thing, buddy. Like, I appreciate it. But, you know, he's always there. Like, whenever we have a stream, you know, he hates the fact that he misses streams and tells me so. Like, he's always in contact with me on Skype, and that's really cool. And if you guys didn't know, I do, you know, make myself available on Skype. Now, that being said, if I don't talk a lot, it's nothing personal. I'm very busy, and that's not to say I'm like, oh, so popular. It's just, I do a lot of stuff, and I also have a girlfriend who would like me to, you know, pay attention to her. Can't blame her for that. So, you know, and so anyway, God, I really just want to wrap this up. Zach's always around for the streams. He's a really cool dude. He's also on the Forgotten server with us. Let's see. Obviously, Nuke's always been really supportive in his own weird way. And, you know, he helps finance the server a bit to a degree. Or at least he's helped significantly. He's really been a nice contribution. Like, just die, go away. You know, made a nice contribution. So that's taken a lot of, you know, headache off of my shoulders. So that's really appreciated, really cool. And, you know, just general, the good work on the server kind of thing really helps out a lot. Let's see. I know I'm forgetting people, but, you know, I've gotten... God, Horyu, he has been joining the streams recently, and he is helping support, hopefully, some better music for the streams, because I moved over to the whole, you know, not doing copyright stuff, and that's painful. So, yeah, that kind of music's a little bit tougher for, you know, a stream to go with versus doing song requests of music that's, you know, copyrighted and a lot more fun. So, let's see, there's that. Imbus is, you know, recently supported, and so is Brett. So, you know, some of the server guys have really stepped up. Huge, you know, shout out again to Mark, Pixelclef, for, you know, helping with the server stuff. That makes my life much easier and very appreciated. Then I really feel like I'm missing someone right now, guys. If I'm missing someone, yell at me in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this little talk. I really don't know how to say much else, I guess, other than thank you very much for all the support, because it's been great. And this has turned into a significantly longer video. It's probably going to be unedited. I really feel comfortable with what I've said today and happy with it, and it's real. So I'm just probably going to put up everything that I just recorded, and it's going to be a lazy man edit, because you know what? I hate editing, and when I'm tired and exhausted and my car's sitting in the driveway looking like it has been shot, I really don't have the energy to edit. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Do remember, we will be streaming at 1 p.m. Eastern. For those of you in German time, because a lot of Germans seem to trail over from jail stream over here, that will be 7 p.m. Your time. Other than that, let's see. So 1 p.m. Eastern, twitch.tv/vibratorlp. Feel free to come by. We will have a fun time as always. And Friday night, we will be doing Welcome to the Weekend, which will be tonight because this is going to go up on Friday. It's Thursday that I'm recording it, so by the time you guys see it, it'll be tonight. So feel free to come by and participate with us and have some fun and goof around. Same place, same time every week. And try to make sure I get everything because I feel like I'm forgetting. Don't forget, Tony's going to be doing skin renders. If he backs out, I don't know what I'll do, but it'll be funny. He may not really like playing on the server for a couple days, but it'll be hilarious for us. So let's see, there's that. Yeah, that's really it, guys. I'm going to wrap this up because this has really turned out to be a lot longer of a talk. And the good news is I am actually feeling better. It was kind of nice to be able to just talk about some stuff and, you know, kind of just do that. I don't know. I feel very comfortable talking, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's it. Have a good one. And I hope I got a picture. Yeah, I got a picture. Other than that, guys, I will see you Saturday or next week. Next week, I plan on doing some donation stuff, some thank yous. So I will be doing some work back in the base. I will find a way. It's going to be a little bit tough, but I will find a way. I promise. It won't be just this next week, I swear. It'll be a lot of this, but it won't be just this. That's all I'm going to say. Otherwise, guys, have a good weekend. Hope to see you. And I will catch you next week. Take care. Thank you very much.